up, guys? We're back with a brand new video. I hope y'all like and subscribe. He can still hear me if you change it.
Yeah, I know. Shut up, So today, we're
I
talking
have
about
a purpose.
what are we talking about? Sports stuff.
Alright.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay,
You want to start off with?
Starling, Martin.
Sterling.
You want to start off with
Maybe.
the NBA news?
Yeah, sure.
I can do that.
NBA.
Let me
news.
scroll through the whole lineup of this baseball team
Sorry,
real quick.
guys.
So the
We'll be
NBA
there in a
news.
short
We
minute.
had the Spurs and Toronto Raptors playing.
No, hold
Do
on.
we,
I
though?
did this. Okay, so basically,
NBA news. Yep.
the Spurs in Toronto, Hawks versus Wizards, Knicks versus
Shut up.
Nets, Pelicans versus Celtics, all took violations for Kobe, dying 8-second, 24-second violations. Dallas is retiring the number 24 in honor of him, and the Lakers versus Clippers game was postponed.
I think all NBA games should have been canceled that day, in my opinion. I don't know about y'all,
Yeah.
but and I also think number 24 should be retired throughout the entire league, not just with Dallas, as I'm sure it will be at some point.
Probably the Lakers.
I think
definitely
they
retired
should.
it.
I think that all the teams should have wore 24 and 8.
I do
Well,
too.
that'd be kind of confusing.
That would be impossible to keep in place.
I do like how Trey Young though wore it. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool to hear about him and Devin Booker scoring
Yeah.
81 points.
24 shots each.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Kind of sounds like Luke Johnson in church basketball.
It does
I
sound like
don't.
Luke Johnson. Except he might have 24 rebounds and
24,
0 points.
24 shots and maybe 8 points.
Never 8 points.
In other NBA news about Kobe, Nike stopped selling the Kobe products on their website. Basically,
Camera from away from me.
basically, they just didn't want people to buy a bunch of them and then sell them for higher prices, trying to profit off his death.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So,
Ow!
what are y'all's opinions
All
on
right, John,
that?
what else you got for us? NBA.
That
Where's
was
the
it.
NBA?
Oh, how about NFL?
All right.
We ain't got really much NBA. So the NFL right now. Hey, who do y'all think is gonna win the Super Bowl?
Chiefs.
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 I'm gonna go with 49ers just to be
49ers
different.
have a solid defense, but I don't think that's anything for Patrick Mahomes to overcome.
It's definitely gonna be high scoring, I think, though.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill's probably going to go off, if I had to guess.
You think Patrick Mahomes will do good?
I do think he'll do
Sammy Watkins is
exceptionally well.
catching 2 touchdown passes.
I would like to see that as a Clemson fan and knowing that he went there. I wouldn't mind seeing him do good in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. What's happening with Antonio Brown right now?
He's a freak.
There's a lot of chatter going on in the NFL about Antonio Brown.
Kind of glad he's no
Put him
longer
in
with
jail.
the Steelers.
Yeah, I mean,
Steelers
honestly,
fan,
they're
kinda glad.
debating right now on whether he should go to jail for life, which is, I think,
He'll
is
never
kinda
be as good as
crazy.
Michael Thomas.
I do not think. I feel like he could have turned his life around a long time ago, and going to jail wouldn't even be the question because he'd still be on a live NFL roster and stuff.
He's a loser.
Yeah, he's kind of.
All right, how about some MLB news? What y'all got for me
I mean, you
today?
got the whole Diamondbacks roster printed out for us. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, let's go over some trade rumors. Nolan Arenado, as we
Yeah,
talked about earlier, all exceptionally well.
My opinion is I think he wants out. But that contract is just too much to take on. It's like 7 years, $260 million.
Yeah,
I think, and the full no trade clause. So I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon.
I know there's a lot of teams out there that'd love to have a player of his caliber, though.
Yeah, I think the Rockies should just hold out because they got some good players. You know, they got Kyle Freeland, Herman Marquez. Kyle Freeland did atrocious last year, but just in 2017, he was a Cy Young finalist.
He's sweating.
So if Kyle Freeland gets back and Herman Marquez keeps doing what he's doing, that's a good pitching staff. He already got the dynamic offense plus the Coors Field effect. You know, the ball flies there in the high
that's
atmosphere.
elevation.
How do
I'm
you-
not gonna lie though, Nolan Arenado does have an awesome glove and stuff, and he's a great infield player. Although
Amen.
I will say that I believe Manny Machado is better
That's
than him.
No,
what? Are you,
no,
are you
no.
you're being dead serious?
Nah.
100% serious.
Nah.
Yeesh. I think Colorado.
Nobody in the MLB has a cannon like Manny Machado.
Matt Chapman.
No. Nope.
Who do you know who Matt Chapman is?
Yes. Doesn't he play for
He's
the
better.
Athletics?
He's better. I think so.
No.
I'm just gonna chill over here. 'cause
Have
I
you
don't know
ever
anything
seen
about
highlights?
baseball.
Manny Machado. will
Yes,
make a
but have you seen
diving
Matt
play.
Chapman?
He'll make a diving play out of foul territory, stand up and take his time, and then hose.
I'm not
somebody.
saying he's bad. I'm just saying Matt Chapman's better. He's more athletic.
Disagree.
Who had the better year last year? Who won the Gold Glove and Platinum Glove?
I agree.
Matt Chapman. But Manny
But
Machado does
nobody
have-
likes Manny Machado because they say his attitude's awful. and
True.
His
stuff.
attitude is very awful.
He does hit bombs and throw
But
hoses, though.
I do like the way he plays, just because of that fact. I mean, you gotta have you gotta have a little bit of that laid back type swag to you. You can't just be a player.
Can't be like Rhett Smith over here.
Yeah, you never want.
Or you could just, but you can't have too much like Antonio Brown.
That's very true.
Whoa,
He's
yeah,
a loser.
He is a loser.
He'll never be a Michael Thomas in my eyes.
How do y'all
Do
feel?
you love Michael
I
Thomas?
love Michael Thomas. He's a beast.
How do y'all feel about Madison Bumgarner going to the Diamondbacks for a 5-year, $85 million?
He looks like.
How do I get this deal?
He looks like John Rosen.
Yeah, John Rosenberg. That is his model. Did you break it?
I think it's a good deal. He's their ace. He may not be what he was in his prime, but he's going to eat a lot of innings. I think he threw like 207 innings last year.
Do you think that's too much? $85 million?
No, not
5
for
years?
5 years. I think that's a steal.
I did too.
I think other teams should have gone after Bumgarner because he's on the decline of his career. He's not in his prime, but I still think he's a workhorse. He's going to get you a lot of quality innings.
Yeah, he's definitely not in his prime, but I also agree with you when you say that that's a steal because all the $300+ million deals we have going on
Absolutely
long term
ridiculous.
in the major leagues, I think to get a player of his caliber for that, I mean, obviously that's a ton of money, but
And
player
you
that
got clubhouse
caliber for
clubhouse presence. You know, Bumgarner's a vet. He's got guys like Luke Weaver, Alex Young, both 25-year-old young guys coming up. They can help him out pretty good.
yeah, I think so too. He's been around the game for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Pair him with Robbie Ray, and that's two of the best lefties in the game right there.
Yeah, it is.
Look at the Where's Rhett?
Right here.
Just floating.
How y'all feel about the Starling Marte deal?
Well, as a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, you hate to see him go, but
True.
also not really a big baseball guy. So, and we suck. So, it's kind of, you know.
Is this thing saying that he only gets 250,000?
What?
250,000 in that contract?
Where?
Is that how much he's getting?
Who you
Yeah,
talking
that's
about?
his
Starling
bonus.
Marte?
Well,
Where?
his signing.
No, that's
bonus.
his signing bonus.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I was
no.
about to say.
No, that's
'cause
what-
That's
No,
Yeah.
the Diamondbacks traded 2 minor leaguers and $250K of international signing money.
Oh, 2 minor leaguers for us over there.
So
at
the
Pirates.
$250K is like each team is allotted a certain amount of money to go out and get foreign prospects, like from the Dominican Republic, places like that.
Yeah.
And so they gave them 250 of the amount of money that they have to the Pirates to go get more.
Well, he's also a veteran, so I think that he will be a good present in the clubhouse there too.
Yeah, and we have a former Hannah High School student going to play minor league for the Diamondbacks. No, it's not. No, it's not. Shut up. I didn't say that.
Because I was about to say everybody looks kind of confused there, right?
Nobody heard that.
What's his name?
I mean, Seth Beer played for Clemson. He's in the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, he didn't get Hannah. I
Yeah, he
don't
did.
think.
No, he didn't.
Went for 1 year.
No, he didn't.
Hey, shut
Poor buddy.
up.
What's something else y'all got for me?
Let's look.
That is extremely annoying.
What, this?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm sorry.
All right, so the
All right, what is y'all's the playoff schedule for church basketball has come out? Who y'all thinking is taking it all?
And what age group?
My age group.
Jay Dillard's
17.
team.
Oh yeah.
No way. I'm telling you right now. So it's my
Didn't
team.
they go undefeated?
True, but just listen.
Look, it's not happening.
Hey, my team hung with them.
Boy,
All
you
right.
crazy, boy.
And
Well, you might not even be
And you
playing,
missed that
boy.
shot. And you missed that shot.
I did. I missed the game time shot. I admit this. But if we win our first game, we got
That has
Clayton's
to be
team.
eating you alive.
All right. Yes, my pride is hurt, but so we win the first game, we get Clates. That's an upset right there. And then we take the rest of the way.
Oh.
It's just my that's how I'm going.
You think y'all can beat Ross's team?
Yeah, we almost beat them the first game.
Almost does not. What if he's got lucky and almost beat them?
I'll hurt him, and then he won't
Oh,
be able to
I
play
don't know
anymore.
if you can say that
Well,
for
that
Church
would
League.
not be good.
Huh? He'll set a screen, and I'll accidentally just run through him really hard.
It's really hard.
So.
I guess you got to do what you got to do. Then.
And Grant Cohen isn't wet. Max Stuckey's not wet. They're just trash, honestly. They don't deserve to be on the basketball court with me. So,
I mean, you are a superstar.
false. I'm terrible at basketball.
I don't know. He should have seen this one shot he had, folks, at First Pres. Like, the luckiest shot I've seen in my life.
Behind the back.
Yeah, a little behind the back, like a little layup thing. Like, I don't think he knew what he was doing, but he made it.
Half the time, I don't know what I'm doing out there.
We'll see. Let's focus on Rhett real quick. We'll see what he's doing over there.
I can't see it.
I don't care.
All right,
What?
Rhett, we're focusing on you. All right, so let's talk about how Clemson
Shut up. We won't talk about
Clemson
it.
football, in though they suffered a loss in national championship, they still managed to have they did have the first #1 recruiting class.
Yes,
but
we
I
had
think-
#1 recruiting
I
class.
think now it's closer to like the third overall.
No,
but
it's
it's real
not.
close.
It is third. Georgia has it.
Yeah, Georgia, then Alabama, I think, and then
But
us, and then LSU.
it is like that's how they have the rankings. But Clemson has the most 5-stars signed. As long as the 5-star defensive end Corey Foreman that they just picked up, people want to keep talking about how we lost all those awesome defensive linemen a
But we
year or
got
two
Brian
ago.
Brsay.
Yeah, and now we're pulling in all these awesome 5-stars. Like Corey Foreman is the #1 player in the nation
Mhm.
in
Yep.
his class.
Yeah, yeah.
For
Do y'all think Brian? I know Brian Brsay is running over people right now, but do you think he'll be doing the same thing in college league?
college
football?
league. I don't know. I'll have to
Yeah,
look into that
I mean, I
college
think
league.
it will be able to run people over in the college league just because his size and like the man was 300 pounds at the Nike opening and ran a 4.8.
That would
That-
kill somebody.
I mean, that is impressive.
Pretty insane.
That would hurt a little bit.
And he did do really good in the Under Armour All-American Bowl.
Yeah, that's before college league. They had to get playing that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So in other news,
You cut out. We all cut out.
I stepped on something.
wait, can you hear me? Oh, the mics are messed up.
I have no idea what
I'll
happened.
figure it out.
But while y'all
Alright,
doing that,
so-
I got a fart, so that's good.
Okay,
that
well the
we're on
mics are
stream.
still on, buddy. The mics are still on. Stop. I cannot wait till we can't do any more podcasts. No,
No.
it's not back.
That's funny, boy.
Hello, hello. No. All right. It's not working.
Hello. What's wrong? Is it the?
I don't know. You stepped on something.
Yeah, I don't know. The mics are still on though, cause the green bar is bouncing. So
Oh, and Rhett put the
yeah.
up to his butt
Yeah.
and tooted.
I did not
Yeah.
toot. It's a little poop poop.
All right. I don't know how to end this thing either.
I love your hair.
Gosh, dude.
Bend down. Nothing. Go get Coach White, Tyler.
Let's look at Luke sporting
just say
that
we're
Clemson
done.
shirt.
Frick
Yeah,
it.
let's try to turn this off. I don't know how to do that.
And I hope y'all love that video. Just please like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications.